Anna, you have a beautiful flow to your classic stride, and here I think the main issue is that you're just holding on to the kick out the back and just have a bit of a late kick, so you got to quicken up the stride and bound from foot to foot. Here in your double pull, we just got to make sure those knees stay forward and the hips come forward to the knees. We don't let the knees straighten out because that makes the hips draw back, as we talked about earlier today.
Going to kick double pull. Hips popping forward every time your arms swing up.
Anna, the main goal for you here to improve your kick double pull is I want to see that arm swing bring the hips up and forward. You're almost getting it, but you're just kind of reaching your head and shoulders. They stay forward. You want to bring your hips up to them every time. Up and forward with the hips to the same position you would double pull from.
Don't worry about it.
Sven, you also have a really good flow to your classic stride. What I'd like you to focus on improving here is every time you step on that leg, I think your hip should be coming forward as you stand on that ski that's in front. So you should be taller every time that arm comes forward as your hip is gliding forward on that ski.
It can happen in a race too. You might not have great kick in some race. You got to figure out how to deal with it. Your ski might be iced up. Let's see some double pull, kick double pull at the top.
Okay, Sven, the main thing I want you to pay attention to here is the motions are good. Just look how your elbow stops when it's not all the way up. You got to continue to swing further forward. So here, you see the elbow stop and the hand stop going up. We got to make sure that elbow swings high as your shoulder, and get it up there quickly.
Remember, make connection with your hips forward. Swing your hips in front and keep them there as you pull through.
Sven, this flat double pull looks about the best flow I've seen from you, so you've made some good improvements. Look at one area to improve is we want to make sure that our hips stay forward as we're pulling. You can see right here your butt drops behind your heels. You want to fall forward onto your pulls and keep the hips in front of the ankles or directly over the ankles.
Stride. Good relaxation out the back. Try to quicken the kick. Pop, 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 pop. One foot to the other. Relaxed. Relax in the shoulders. Just let the momentum of the swing carry you. Quicken your tempo a little. Light and quick, light and quick.
Jimmy, this is a big improvement over just a couple weeks ago. Much better footwork. One thing you can think about here is as you're pulling down, you pull here, you should be pulling down and transferring your body weight to the left as you pull down. As we come up to the side view of you here, it just looks to me like you can still hang more weight onto the poles. But it's a really good improvement. Jimmy, your V2 is looking a lot better as well. You're going to find more power by making sure that your hips swing all the way up in front so that you can put big power into the crunch back down onto the poles.